Hi, I'm Jamie Cohen with Cohen and Broach Law Offices. I want to talk to you today about investment visas to the United States. There's really two different kinds of investment visas. One is non-immigrant visa, that's known as the E2, and then there's also an immigrant visa, which means it's basically linked to a green card, which is the EB5. So let's start with the non-immigrant visa, the E2, partially because it's many more people are going to be able to be eligible for this visa as opposed to the immigrant one. But anyway, the E2 visa is, first of all, it's based upon a treaty between the United States and whatever country that's involved. So first of all, to know whether or not you're eligible for an E2 visa, you have to be a citizen of a country that the United States has a treaty with. So for instance, here we're located in Israel, so Israelis are recently given the opportunity to participate in the E2 program, and they can. So if you're an Israeli, then you can participate in this program. Or many countries in Europe also have E2 opportunity. So what does this mean? It just means that the E2 is that whether you are investing in a new business or purchasing an older business in the United States, it means that you need to invest probably about $100,000 to get this visa, again, either in a new business or one you've purchased. And that means that you will then be able to come to the United States with your family. You as the E2 investor will be able to work in this company really almost indefinitely. As long as the company continues to operate, your visa can be renewable and you can continue to work. Your spouse is eligible to work anywhere. So that person can work for another company and ultimately flourish in whatever position they want. Your children also get E2 visas. They cannot work, but they can go to school. And so it's a really good and it's a very flexible visa. So if you're interested, let us know. We can help you. The EB5 is a much more complicated, much more difficult, and very expensive investment visa. This is a visa where you get a green card, basically. You're, in a way, we can almost say you're buying a green card. There's two different ways to go about the EB5 program. One is you start your own business, either buy a business or start your own business. You need to invest anywhere between $1.3 and $1.8 million into this business, depending on various types of circumstances. And the most difficult part of this process is you have to prove, before you even get this visa, that you are going to hire 10 U.S. workers in the first 2 years of the company's operation. So it's difficult, it's expensive, it takes over a year and a half to even be able to get this visa, whereas the E2 can only take a few months, so it is expensive. The other option with the EB5 is, what most people do, is you invest in what's called these regional centers. These are large investment opportunities in the U.S. For instance, let's say in a major city that there's a company that is building a major hotel, and they need a lot of money, like hundreds of millions of dollars. And so they make it available to EB5 investors who plug in their part of their investment, and then you essentially become a passive investor. You're not really participating in the management of the company. Yes, your money is potentially at risk, but it's also an easier way of actually getting this EB5 because you don't have to prove that you're going to hire 10 workers. It's really up to that company that's doing this operation, that's doing this hotel, for instance, to prove that they're going to hire 10 workers. And so those are the two opportunities for the EB5. Very different. The E2 and the EB5 are very different. Again, the E2, it's much more, it's very flexible. It's not difficult to get. It's not involving a lot of money. But if you have a substantial amount of money to invest and you want a green card to the U.S., EB5 is the way to go for sure. So either way, we encourage you to contact us at Cohen and Broach Law Offices. You can look at our website below. But thank you for tuning in. Thank you very much.